back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at third and very long. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's fourth down.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. This is a heater going deep. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Have him gain up about a handful there. Brought down by the only safety picked in the first round this year, and that's Malachi Starks.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Third down run with Dowdle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Striker, 3-3. Set, hut, ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about it.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Lamar now from the gun, buying some time right. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
At the 34-yard line.
It's hot. It's hot. Get ready. It's hot.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
Throw here, third down. He had it for a moment, but jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long.
Fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Wanna quit?
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
You.
4th down, here's Jackson. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Young looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to slide in safely after a gain of about 9. Productive effort there, though it does still bring up 3rd down.
Drill, 52. Set, hut.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
560. Shot, 17. Hut, hut.
4th down, Young. Into traffic, complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Panthers first down.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 7.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
One ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Get on.
Throwing again is Lamar. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 16.
I'm not a bus. All my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Whenever I get your money up. Believe what I got.
180. Where's it on? 180.
Looking to throw. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. J.C. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Sit on. Sit on.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Omar, ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running once more with Henry. He'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Sit on.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets the 1st and more. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Ready, shot. 180. Ready, shot. Sit on.
The toss now to Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. Picked up by the Panthers. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown! The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, they took advantage.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Rasheen Ali on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, Yo. Shut up.
Now here's Lamar. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Lamar. Big stride to Wester. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Escapes a defender. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. Buying some time left. He's keeping it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
1-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
180. 180. What a shot. Shut up.
Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ravens 15.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, this is Etienne. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Here's the give to Dowdle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end.
On the ball.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Panthers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Trouble,
First
38.
down, Panthers.
Set.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Working quickly here.
10 yards.
Right, striker. 3-3.
Another Panthers
Set.
First down. Young. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
4 yards.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
The inside give to Dowdle. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That play made by an All-Pro from last season, Marlon Humphrey.
A gain of 2. Brings
Ready?
up 2nd and 8.
Here's Dowdle again. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Watch out now. 50 feet. Ready. 10 black. 10.
He's back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he is down at the 30-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
52 blaster.
11 on the play.
Drill. 52.
And a Panther first down.
Young on 1st and 10. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock, pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2-yard gain on the play.
Ready.
Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
Big field goal try coming up here for Ryan Fitzgerald. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Beyond the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Hey, what is it?
The drive begins with Henry. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Here's Jackson to throw. And he has this down to the 34. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Middle. Sit up.
And they're trying something here. They fake the spike. Great catch on the sideline there. Oh, wait, tried to toe tap, thought he had it. Oh, no, they're calling it incomplete. Great effort, but just couldn't get the feet in. From the gun, a run for Henry. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Jackson now on 3rd. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Quick throw left side complete. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just...
And he's got it in the end zone. The conversion is good. They're back within a single point here in the 4th. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40.
Drill, 52. Come on, set. 43 rail, 60 red. 60 red. Trouble, 38. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Set. Hut, hut.
They're going to pass it here. Across midfield before he's brought down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Cycle.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go with Dowdle on the run. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Offensive line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ultra.
At the Ravens' 47-yard line.
22 needle. Ready.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That was their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go. Ready.
On the ground again with Dowdle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Okay, right.
Nice run. Not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Down. Red, 38. Ready.
Setting up to pass. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one.